I forgot the map. Glory to our Stolska. I forgot the fucking map. 1 second. Oh my god, that man, I make this grandiose fucking intro and I forgot to load Bekatov in my mod template. Oh, that's just that's that's fucking beautiful. Ah, my god. What's up, guys? We here. So here's the deal for today. I'm going to be doing the second part of what I've decided to showcase for the campaign I'm working on for the game Papers, Please. And people have already been quick to like point out how I butcher how I say things. I'm gonna try again. Arstolska and Kolchia or Kolichia. I'm sorry. I'm gonna butcher that the entire campaign. I'm sorry. I'm not. English is not my strong suit. Yeah, exactly. Liru, excuse me, Tootie saying in chat I can English, and he's absolutely right. So we're gonna keep jamming to that motherfucker in the background. It's gonna be a little quieter though, and I'm gonna go over my thought process. So to update for those of you that don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, the Cold War Venezuelan campaign is actually concluding today. We're gonna segue from this into that. I'm gonna let the tier 3s in at 3:30. They're gonna recon the place out, and then the main assault's gonna begin at 5. It's gonna be basically we're not gonna stop streaming till like I don't know 7:30ish. It's gonna be just a massive stream. We're gonna be doing 3 different things. It's gonna be great. So I'll let the map load, and then we will go right into what we're doing for prep work. I'm going to focus on finalizing the loadouts. Tootie has also sent me some loadouts that I'm going to compare and decide if I want to use or not. Otherwise, we're going to go into FOB building. I'm probably going to build the first mission. I'm going to do some testing, determine what I want to give the player base for this amazing campaign, and we will go into how things go. So I'm going to quickly tab out here. Let's bring up that dope-ass music again, but we're going to turn it down a bit because I want to be able to hear myself. Yeah, a little lower. Alright, I think that's perfect. So, with that out of the way, let's take a look at Tootie's loadouts first. Why am I there's freaking other monitor black screen that always gives me a mini panic attack. So I'm like, why? Why did you go black? You shouldn't go black. Alright, so these... Trying to remember what I built here. So this is what Tootie's built me, and then this is what I named... Just re-getting my names here. This is what I named the new thing. Nope, that's the different one. Fuck. That was the UN op. So why do I only see this? Yeah, so this is what Tootie made. Let me... What the hell happened to my mission file? Temp mission.bekatov, that was for the first... No, so why... Where's my mission file? Hold up. I'm sorry to tab out. Did I make it in a different account like an idiot? It's not in there. Did I put it in Dank Frank? No, I did not. Player stuff's over on the left. Did it overwrite? I don't think so. Because it didn't tell me. If it did, then I'm an idiot, but that's okay because we didn't really lose that much. That would have only been that way if it was the same title, though. What the actual fuck? Okay. Give me one moment. There would at least be a temp mission then. So if I were to sort by Bekatov. Tier 2 Op 4 Beck, that's from 2017. These are April Fool's templates. And this feeds into that one, so I have no idea where my fucking template went. That's not awkward at all. And I did just post a YouTube video, so people know I made it, but even then, not that much was lost, other than I'll have to redo the enemy templates. And it looks like 2D went for a bit more of, what is this, a British role. So now I do kind of dig the the black uniform. That really reminds me of, oh no, wait, hold on. Those are the, I'm an idiot. This is the player base. That's the fucking, that's the United I told you to make, and then this is Colchia. Okay, I know, I'm an idiot. I gotcha. 2D sabotaged me? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. He did a good job, though. It's laid out pretty well. So these would be the player-based loadouts, AKs, RPKs, RPGs. Alright, yeah, this is more of what I was thinking. Officer loadout for the Zeus. Alright. No, this is definitely good. And since my fucking thing disappeared, because I bet you 2D somehow sabotaged it, we all know 2D's clever like that. That would be good. And we got, what is this, a MiG? Yep. I do have a new AA system that can shoot down planes pretty easily, so I am happy about that. We've got our quads and stuff. This is for the American stuff. We're not really, they're going to be the United Federation. I'm going to say they had a bit of an influence here, but we definitely have a lot of their stuff set up. But, again, our Stolska is supposed to be the biggest military power in this fight. Got radar installations, SAMs, the works. And then literally a shit ton of different squads, Russian-based. I don't know what you are, but I like you. So it looks like 2D went with a Chinese route. Interesting. Because these are the, yeah, the SA-58s and shit. Interesting. And then we have our scoped Mosins and stuff. So this is pretty much my loadouts. He's probably just touched them up. Now, I have a follow-up. I'm going to check a random one. 2D, please tell me you gave him... Yes! Okay, thank fuck. Yeah, 2 epinephrine. Yeah, so you know how to make loadouts. Thank you. Now, if I were to check... Let me check a few random things here to verify all this stuff. Ace options, advanced engineer, perfect. I'm assuming this guy's set to a medic then. Because you always want to double check. Set to doctor, perfect. It's a tier 1 loadout. Christ, 2 guys that are machine gunners. Alright, RPKs, that's fair. RPG dude, that's fine. And then what are you? The machine gunner assistant. Yeah, so basically they're all weapon squads. Fuck my life. Give him the standard AK-47. Cool. Send in Goat Team 6 now. Where'd you put his elastics? Oh, you gave him 20 in his backpack. God, you're generous. Send in Goat Team 6 now. Alucard, thanks to 2-month Tier 2 resub, my dude. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you're getting a kick out of this one. And Modadic giving a sub to First Sergeant Magical Geek, one of our longtime members. Thank you to you both. I hope you both keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you get a kick out of this. Now, how many RPGs did you give him, 2D? Because if it's 4, I'm going to be mad at you. 3. Good man. And you gave him that version. I guess that's fair. Because in the testing Grizzly and I have done with this new mod set, the Unsun rocket launchers with the RHS stuff is actually pretty decent in damage models. Yeah, Soviet sub the rifles. I get that too. I get that. I'm just giving you shit. The super bazooka. And if I were to look in his pack, that's where his bandages are. Alright. Not bad for kits. He's got his earplugs in there, an E-tool. Do we have Fultons on these dudes? No, we do not. Okay, that's fine. Because we can just put a box down and say, hey, grab these fucking Fultons here. Let me also check... Tootie. So he did the short ranges, but not the long... the long ranges, but not the short ranges. Okay. Yeah, oh fuck, radios, oops. That's okay, because, I need to go through all of these anyway, because I was thinking about re-adding Fultons. So we'll just do that. That's exactly why I checked these, Tootie, because... You know, you gotta have them. Tootie did an oopsie, yeah, exactly, but it's fine, we can just do the FATIC 999, I mean... I think that's the most powerful FATIC we can get. So we'll just use that. I find it funny how Unsun breaks T-Far like that. So we can do that, and then I can give everyone a Fulton. I don't think there's anything else I need to give them. Because Tootie covered everything in backpacks. So we'll just do that. What'd you give him for AA? You gave him the Strela. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, with that in mind... It's just, we're going to get a bit of a laggy click every time we select this, because there's so many radios for them to grab. That's okay. Then we'll just go down here. Where's the fucking Fulton? There she is. I wish you could just select everything and, like, add an item and say, hey, all of you, get a Fulton. That's okay. Can someone tell me why I logged out of my other accounts despite not violating any Twitch rules? I don't know how Twitch works. I don't really give a shit how Twitch works. Like, the only thing I care about is how I do things here. Tootie, why is this guy's kit mainly empty? Oh, I see the stuff right there, but okay, whatever. Now this guy should have the exact same loadout as these dudes, so if I were just right-click, edit attributes. Oh, by the way, for the Colchians, I went for some elites and the front militia in the back. Yeah, I'll see. Of course this is Papers, Please music. You can't do a fucking Papers, Please based operation without the right fucking music. And I've already decided, for the sake of this campaign, to make it easier for everybody, I'm gonna give them radios, because we already did a campaign where we didn't give them radios, and I want to alternate it, you know, between being nice and being a bit more difficult. And if they, you know, come back to me and say, hey, Liru, we prefer it without the radios, then we'll do a campaign. I think we're gonna do the next one with, whatchamacallit, it's going to be probably a Vietnam or, World War II based thing. So even then, like, after this campaign, it's gonna be something where they don't have radios. But I like to alternate that, you know, one they'll get radios, one they won't. We'll see how things go from there. But I always like to keep my player base on their toes. Is the field dressing kit the FAC? Tootie, I hope to God you rip the FAC from everybody. God damn it, Tootie. But unsund the total conversion mod, Tootie. You always hit the trash can before you edit anything. Ah! Fuck. That's okay. Like I said, that's what the point of this stream is. It's, these streams are to show you guys, the viewers, how we do loadout. Like, how we literally draft out an entire campaign, or at least how I do it. And, you know, sometimes I outsource work, and this is the type of work I get. And naturally, you know, since Tootie isn't perfect, neither is anyone else, we all make mistakes. That's why we fact-check each other. And then we bully Tootie in Twitch chat, and we thank Alucard for the €5. Let's see. Did I already take out this guy's fac? Am I being stupid? It's not that. Where's the first aid kit? I'm going blind. I am... Oh, because it's, okay. Hold up. I know why. I know why. It's one of those items where if I were to right-click this, edit the loadout. First off, go to communication, give them their radios. Outsource equals shoddy workmanship? No, not at all. In fact, I think it's good Tootie sent me this file, even though I think it renamed my file, but he has all the vehicle loadouts, which is something I would have needed to do. But I like his loadouts. He also added the bayonets, which I was going to do today anyway. But, yeah, so watch this. If I take this away, notice it's in between epinephrine and the fortified tool. And now I add the Fulton. Now, if I were to right-click Edit Loadout and go back to Uniform, the item itself disappears. That's because it's not a listed item that you can grab multiple of. It's one of those glitched out items, which annoy the hell out of me. But it's okay. We're only removing them. We don't need to add them. Thank fuck. Boop. Also, Captain, I put a reply to what you tweeted me. I listed out all of the YouTube links to the playlists I use on a general basis. So, enjoy that. I put in a joke in there too, but Twitter immediately listed out what it was, so I'm a bit disappointed, but whatever, I'll take what I can get. Do Soviets have first aid kits besides vodka? That's a good one. Alright, simply put, we just take away this thing and then add that. So another thing, I should probably mention some news as I do this repetitive process. We're making another YouTube channel. And this YouTube channel is going to probably be called Liru Shenanigans, but it's going to be all of the 10-minute, 15-minute edited highlight compilation videos put on a single channel. And I'll be making another video talking about it. I'm going to let my editor go to town on it, but it's really so that I can have a place to put them where they can stand on their own. Because if you compare other channels that do the same thing, Northern, Soviet Womble as example, they only do that on their channel, but that's what grows them. So I don't want it to get buried by my own content. I want to keep mine going the way it is. I can just dupe these guys, actually, because they're both the same group. You know, I want to keep doing my thing, but then, you know, that channel will be managed on the side. And I think that would be good for, you know, just making sure I can get everything out in a timely fashion, but it's all kept, you know, separate. So, you know, the Shenanigans channel, that's more of the work channel, the one where my editor and I have to work hard on. Whereas this one will just be our, you know, we can chill and do whatever we want channel. You know, I can keep doing my ops and shit. And if I find something funny, I'll upload it. But, you know, in terms of the dedicated, what the main bulk of the millions of viewers seem to want is edited compilations will deliver. And then I can have, you know, 2 channels going, 2 groups of people to please, and should be alright. All people have to do is just sub to a different channel, and they can keep track of it. This guy not getting anything in this damn uniform? What the fuck? So, Tootie, it looks like you took the one out from here, because I'm not seeing it. Interesting. You know, I'm gonna check a random medic loadout, too, because I have a feeling... Okay, Tootie took the ones out from those. That's good. But yeah, so that's gonna be something I'm working on the next few days, so... I have... 1 or 2 prop hunt edited videos, 2 Gmod Star Wars videos, and then 2 edited videos, one from myself, one from my editor. We're actually going to delete those off of the Lcpl Liru, the Lance Corporal channel, whatever it's called, and we're going to move them to the Liru Shenanigans channel. And that way we have a bit of a basis for views and stuff, so we can start monetizing all the new stuff immediately, but that also gives my editor and I about a 2 to 3 week buffer zone for us to just work on videos. I've sent him a lot of stuff. He's editing a lot of stuff. But we're going to release something once a week. Maybe every other week we're going to release 2 things. It's going to be Arma focused to release on Saturday for Arma stuff. I'm shooting for 10 a.m. And then Wednesdays will be, every other Wednesday will be something non-Arma. So Warcraft 3 or Gary's mod or what's a new one I'm getting into? VR chat. You know, but all the main content, all the bigger videos and stuff, that'll stay on Lcpl Liru, the Lance Corporal, whatever we want to call it. It just means I have to manage 2 channels, which kind of sucks, but I'll get over it. Alright, so these are both engineers. Awesome. Man, you all are assholes. I'm reading that in chat, man. I'm not going to discuss the finances or how he's getting paid and stuff, but whatever. I try to be fair. That's okay. You guys don't need to know. Alright, and then this guy needs a radio. So, Arma 3 does have VR capability, but you're not gonna get good frames in it. I've looked into it, I've seen some people try it. It needs some more time in the oven, or just wait till Arma 4, which will come out in a bit. And you should be okay. Yeah, so I don't care if the other kits have fax or radios or shit, we just have to make sure the player base gets what they need. And we're giving them Fultons because the first mission itself is going to be a night raid, so, you know, stuff like that. Time to loot a Liru and VRC? Oh, God. I mean, if you look up Wolf Girl with you, I think there's already plenty of that, but I digress. Alright, so debug corner top right is going to be the the United, whatchamacallit, dude, so we'll put that up there. And then, Colchia's stuff. Again, the player base will have no reason to go up to either of these corners, so keeping active SAMs and stuff I actually don't mind. But again, I will be playing with a VLS missile system. So if pilots go way into enemy territory, I will literally blow them out of the sky with it. Why? Because it's fun. You ever set a target marker to a jet and then launch a VLS rocket on that target marker? The AI cannot shake it for the life of it. And it's so fucking funny. Alright, so 3 pilots, 2 vehicle crews, 4 squads, command squad, and Zeus. Not bad. What's chat even going on with anymore? Oh, the VR stuff. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's redefine our territory here. What did we decide on? It was about right here, actually. Yeah, it should be fine. So that's going to be our border. We're going to probably have checkpoints on the roads passing the borders, but we need to establish some sort of FOBs. Let's see where a decent place to put that is. In all honesty, right here by the edge of the map is not a bad choice. But we also need to make some sort of runway. That's the issue. We need something incredibly flat. I might have to resort to going into debug for it. That should be okay. Quote unquote should. Okay, let's get our tools out. Hopefully without the B in there. Hit 5 for our widget. So this is all completely flat. Okay. So instead, I might do something like this. Let's put that there for now. We might have to make some sort of custom
It's been 13
road.
months without incident XD. Keep up the good work, sir.
It's been 13 months without incident. Keep up the good work. Great reference. Baneblade, thanks so much for the 13-month resub, my dude. Hope you keep enjoying the ops. I hope you're getting a kick out of this. Alright, so I'm still sizing this up. It doesn't have to be too big of a fob. I'm just trying to make a base template. But yeah, this is flat enough to do our airbase, give or take, so we'll probably line that up right there. So let's focus on that first. That's the biggest part we gotta do. Airfield. And I gotta keep track of time, because at 3, I'm going to stop what I'm doing. We're gonna put it up, and then... whatchamacallit? We gotta do our other thing. It's gonna make me dig for it, isn't it? Fuck. Rhodes Cup, of course. Now we just gotta find the one that's the airfield, and then we should be okay. Nope. I mean, technically it doesn't even have to be an airfield texture, but I'm feeling nice. Because Tootie decided to give him a jet. Runway. Okay. Runway dirt. Runway bed and end left. Runway bed and end right. Could potentially use that. Alright, so that has a little piece on it. These label it, so if anything, we'd want to do... yeah, 0, 0. We want this to be a singular runway. Runway main. That sounds good. Where's the turn? We're going to probably... I'm thinking, do we want to make this a single airstrip, or should we make it a double airstrip for land? We're going to probably make it a single airstrip, to be honest. I want to keep it compact. Yeah, the issue with this is that's not flat, so it's going to have to run in like that. So So we want to keep that main EP1. That's small. Yeah, and that's the taxway. That's the actual runway. I'm thinking we're just gonna make it just a single runway. Yeah, and then this is where it would tax the side. So now we're just gonna. Just gonna literally make it like this stuff. So let's see, how would I do this? We're gonna set our, we're gonna turn that off. I'm gonna set my rotation widget to 90 here. Perfect. Gonna move these over. If I copy paste, you're gonna get rid of the... Alright, I'm gonna have to grass cut that bitch then. Because I know erosion exists, but... bleh. Yeah, you're literally just a piece of dirt, so... Let's see now. Build it like that. And this is where it'll extend. Now I could do some experimentation to see exactly how much I need out of it, but we're gonna shoot for this. I think this is good enough. And then rotate. That should be more than enough. Now we gotta cut the grass. So the large one, yeah, that one by default is the one you generally want to use here. It's still not going to be enough. Okay, large is about the same size, of course it is. And then these ones aren't that big. Fuck my life. See, it gives an area like this, but then you paste it, it's not even fucking close. So I'm just doing repastes here to know if I have to back it up. Son of a bitch. There we go. Alright, looks like that covers one entire block. So now all I gotta do is continue to cover it. Son of a bitch. Okay, why did you fuck up on me? Come on. Alright, alright. Piece of shit. It's not over here, though, so why are you like that, you piece of crap? Okay. Let's give him a warm welcome. Okay. Oh, fucking motherfucker. You know what? Fuck it. Boom. Fixed. Hate that bitch. Fucking grass. It's okay, we're almost done. Story of Liru's goddamn life. Okay. Yep, so this is where it transitions to the off end, and I don't see any grass on it. Cool. That should be good. Yeah, we're gonna need some sort of air traffic control. I have the texture in mind. We're also gonna need hangers. Cool. Just copy and paste it to make sure the grass is... son of a bitch. Alright, that works. Okie dokie. It shouldn't be that far down. I'm kind of in the middle, but it shouldn't also be directly on the runway. How do we do this? Okay, let's go back. Let's push that back for a second. Liru surely showing that he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, as usual. Let's see. Let's go back to runway. Let's see if I can get a piece to come out on the side, and then that's where we can tie the aircraft carriers to. So we don't need that. Don't really need an end either. We just need a piece of it to kind of come out. Which I guess this works. Yeah, that works. Now, here's the deal. There's probably some other piece that you can utilize. I am too fucking lazy to do that, so I'm just... Oh. Thanks, Obama. What is that? Operation Arrowhead Runway... POG L2N. So that means this would be... Nope. Nope. Oh, you son of a bitch. Is there like not another part? Usually I just flip shit and it works, but in that case it did not. Okay, you, no. You. But you're just the... Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, well. Then again, tell me something I don't know. Excellent. Because I had it flipped. Alright. In all honesty, let's just flip this on the side like this. Alright, that should be good. Now we just need to get our goddamn grass cutters. Boop, 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 boop. Fuck the grass. Why can't the roads just remove it for me? That would be so nice. I know the A3 roads do that, but not the not these ones. Oh. Heck. Now, let me get an angle where I can select everything. Just move it an inch. And it's gonna do that to me. Great! That looks like it's like sprayed on. Fuck my life. Okay. Cool. Alright, that's handled. Runway grass is best grass. Yeah. No. So that'll be for our Miggies. Alright, let's lower them a little more in the ground. I just don't want their wheels to be in the ground. So if they spawn like slightly above, that should be okay. Cool. Fucking MiGs. You've got a decent loadout on them. You got some bombs. You have a few rockets. 2 Fox 2s. Not bad. We're gonna need to make a helicopter depot of some sorts as well. You son of a bitch, you little unaligned piece of motherfucking... Cool. Let me guess, that took away from you. So, these pieces actually aren't equidistant in length. Are you just fucking... Fuck this game. JK, I love it, but still, that really grinds my fucking gears when I see that. So naturally, I'm going to put the air traffic control in the middle. And naturally, it's just going to be this couch, because, you know, it shouldn't be any other thing. See, I was thinking we could do this one, but I want to do the A2 one. If Cup would be so nice. Bingo. And we put it in the middle of the runway because we're idiots. Instead of beside the runway, but whatever. And now I would also like... Yeah, boy. Now, you're probably wondering, how does he get in here? And the answer is he doesn't. We just flip that around. Then you can literally walk in right there. Excellent. Easy game, right? Now, how do we do helicopters? I'm thinking we should extend this. Right, because roads are stupid. Scroll back down. And let's see here. I saw a box. No, not you. Not you. Yeah, you. Watch what we're gonna do with this magical motherfucker. Alright, now we take the grass cutter. You stupid motherfucker. Now this is going to be interesting, because I'm going to see what dopes what. And apparently that dopes that, and you can't adjust it, because it doesn't like you. Ah, fuck. What action did you just perform, game? I don't need to know. Why won't you go over the texture? Fine, if we can't do that, then we'll literally just lower this. Motherfucker. Okay, well, we're gonna pretend the helipad safety drawer dude just... Yeah. Yeah. Fuck my life. It's okay, we can use lights. Even though it's useless or anything. You know what, how about we just trust that these asshats know how to park a fucking helicopter? I think that's an even better suggestion. We'll just 45 degree this bitch. Nah, we'll do this. That looks good, right? And then we can put logistics right in the middle. Yeah, no, I was thinking that exactly. We do the landing lights. I just want to put them down first, and then I'll put them around. So we can just do that, and then... just box those guys around. Well, yeah, you're exactly right. What's that? That should be good. Did I find my logo on K? No, I learned about that after I found my logo. I mean, I made everything, and then a month later, after I finalized it, a game called Wolf Girl With You came out, and at this point, I've just embraced it, because what else can I really fucking do? Now, here's the real issue. There's not really anything I have to template out for Mission 1, because Mission 1 is really just all about hitting that airfield. So I guess if I wanted to be cool, I could literally just, like, put a barracks or two down right here, and boom, that's our base. Like, keep it minimal, you know? You have a patch of your logo when I rock it on my school bed. Yeah, I mean, I got a patch of it, too, in my drawer right here. Captain Contractor, I think, was the guy that sent it to me. He's in chat. He can say if he did. I don't know. Let's get those little green barracks here, and then we can put like a camo net right here, and that's like literally gonna be our spawn point. And then what we can also do is we can put like another thing, because that's the thing. Like, where do I want to put it? This is always the hardest thing I need to do. Is decide where I want to put my shit. Yeah, so here are the small barracks as I was looking for. Put that down. Let's put you back on. If anything, this could be the pilot spawn point. Now we just gotta think. This is where I'll also probably... I might as hell use a template. A a woodland template. And then we can literally just use like a field HQ large. That looks pretty good for, you know, what we want. Okay, we're not moving that. But if we were to, like, you know, take this and then trim it up, you know, this is me just trying to grab some inspiration here. So we have that. Field HQ. Not bad. I do like this idea, though. That's how we can do vehicles. But we wouldn't have these ramparts here. We'd actually make a fence of some sort. Or we'd, fuck, what's it called? There's a very specific building. Since this is more of a static base, we probably wouldn't use camo nets either. We'd use, Alright, time to play Find the Hay in the Needle Stack. It's a shed. Liru, you idiot. Where's the damn thing? So I don't want to use that. I want to use the bigger one from Cop. God damn it. Alright, I'm back to searching for industrial. Skip all this, look down this section. Where are you? You son of a bitch. Yeah, the sugarcane factory shed, I do agree. I'm talking about the cup one with the blue roof. It's not that thinner one that I just scrolled. There you are. Hainer. Really? Okay. Okay. It's not what I would call it, because it, whatever. Guess, maybe? Huh. That's like a really tight fit, but... Okay, game. Whatever you say. I'm not gonna fight it. Man, I'm also, like, kind of looking for a military base. Like, I want to just see a picture. Just so I can make, like, a minimalistic one. Well, that was my night vision. Hainer vehicle. Yeah, okay. Okay, it says vehicle. Fine. Fine. Hey, Loster, what's up? Okay. Let's save this. Let me just look to see if I have a decent map. We'll take a look at Northwest Air Base from Chernaris. That's a good Russian basis. Do they still have the 2004 Russian gear? Or have you changed it? I believe 2D changed it. Yeah, so it's literally fences by a road. You can make just a sectioned off fence area. Yeah, it should be fine. We're just gonna have to find the right road template. And we can also do these towers, but I don't have to go like super in depth for the immersion. Simply because who cares? But I should also get lights. Okay. Okay. I've seen enough. God, that building right there, I have so many fucking memories of dying and killing people in that one goddamn building. Daisy, baby. They're both Op 4 and Green 4 are based on Cold War-esque. I wanted to say Belarusian right there, but that's not the right fucking term for it. I need a new road. It's Cold War level. So we're going for like 1970s. Alright, give me something good here. We just want like a simple footpath of some sort. That could work. But I also need to do one for like that. Son of a bitch. Cool. Alright, and then we can have this one kind of on the right here. Why are you not centered, you piece of shit? Yeah, so we can see that it cuts the grass. That's fine. Let me get... Let's do one with an interior. Simply because I can, like, put everything I need in the spawn template. Okay, that doesn't leave that much room. So instead, we're going to do this. I'm going to jerk them down like that. Giggity. So what, we had 4 squads, right? So... Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta... We could do something like that. Every squad gets their own spawn barracks. Helicopter should be able to make that. So we have basically Alpha Bravo, Charlie Delta, engineers, ground command, and then pilots. Because pilots don't really need shit, let's be honest. I think that should be good. Now, let's edit this up. And then they can add or remove the camouflage at will, so it's perfectly okay. Why are you not letting me shift select everything, you piece of shit? We're also going to need to make some sort of mortar pool for the artillery pieces. We'll have these in reserve, but I don't want to use them just yet. And a BMP-1 with a freaking Metis turret? Nice. How the fuck do I want to do this? Yeah, so something like that, give them enough room to maneuver around, that's fine. And something like this on the other side. That should be good. I'm just leaving myself only a little bit of room for my armor pieces. VTR 70s and 60s. Alright, I'm going to start making some administrative decisions here. I'm going to let them use 70s because they're a bit more OP. Sparka or Shilka, I'll let them use either of those. We're going to let them do with that instead, so we'll have... We'll have something like that. And then these pieces, I'm going to have to move somewhere for the meantime. So we can go ahead and get rid of that. And literally just drag forward. Make sure they're on the terrain texture itself, you know? These are our big boys. Gotta make sure there's room in case that turret has physics. Now, I know the grass parts don't have physics, but... This is a flamethrower tank, and I just got rid of the actual tank. Uh-huh. Okay. We're gonna need another one of these. Okie dokie. That should leave enough room for them to come out. So we have T-55 and their TO-55. Guess the machine gun turret's on something else. And then these, well... big boys. Let's make sure these fuckers are ground level. Let's see. Yeah, you're gonna have to ignore the Vietnamese markings on it. We can't really do custom well, we could do custom markings, but there would be a lot of heavy scripting I'd have to get into and custom image files, which if I have the time, I'll do, but how would I put this? Like, it wouldn't move with the turret, for example. It would have to be on something static on the vehicle, so... you know, we'll just have to see. There we go. We can just set up some loudspeaker systems. Again, just, like, take some fluff from all templates. Got some lights going here. If I can find the right fucking texture. Well, no, so Tootie, what I could do is I could take, the way I looked at it was, roll credits, by the way. There's, I could take a leaflet, and I could stack it on something, and then I could rotate it to look like it's on the thing and use an attach command, and then I could make it a custom image file. However, I would have to do that for every single individual vehicle, and I draw a line somewhere in my work. Like, if I was doing this full-time, if I was making, you know, what I needed, and I wasn't in college and stuff, I would go the extra mile for that, but I'm not. I still have class. So, if you want me to do stuff like that, get me to full-time, boys. Get me there. So, that is all of our stuff selected. Paladins, I keep calling them Paladins, it's the Blue 4 version. 2SM, whatever. But from there, excuse me, that should be good. Fuck happened to that road? What? Get up there. Here, I think I'll angle it like that instead. Because it's going to feed off of this, and then we'll do a left turn, and then we'll be able to get on the dirt road like that. Cool. You're on, right? Cool. Now I need some runway lights. You gotta have some runway lights. Come on, I can do some markers too at the end. It's a little bit of a mess for a height difference. Hey, boo. Yes, I would love some food.
What would you like?
Anything goes.
Okay. Let me see what I...
Okay.
Two.
Mm-hmm.
You hear the panic attack I had today?
Sure.
So, that's your first today. Or, like, not... She's really weird. She doesn't post our grades.
Here's what I'm thinking. Mm-hmm.
Right? Because she can't. So we just have, like, she has a whole list of all the grades that we've gotten so far. So she posts it on the board, and she tells us how to do the calculations. And I'm doing the calculation, and it looks like I'm going to get an F in the class. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Because that doesn't make any sort of sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to her and tell her this. I'm like, I've been doing the calculation, and it looks like I'm failing the class. She's like, there's no way you're failing the class. But she knows me.
Okay.
So I do the calculations. And there's another girl with the same issue who's behind me. So she goes through every calculation, and then she goes to the paper part, where she's like, okay, now just add whatever total out of 40. And I was like, wait, you don't multiply it by 0.4, which is like how much is worth, 40%.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, no, you just add whatever 40. I was like, well, that's the fucking reason.
So you're not failing.
I am not failing. I probably
Excellent.
will get either a B, lowest a C in the class.
Excellent.
But it was terrifying.
I'll bet.
Because I was sitting there, like, basically panicked throughout the entire class. Like, am I going to fail this class? Am I not going to get my international business minor?
Okay.
Is this what's going to happen?
Are you gonna finally embrace it and become a YouTuber? Or a Twitch streamer? Like I secretly want you to do?
Why do you always want me to be a YouTuber and streamer?
Because you'd be good at it.
I'm not that great at it.
Mm.
I'm not. I told you, I can only do reactive comedy.
I don't know about that.
I barely know about that.
I don't believe you.
I don't care. Because I know the way that I can do comedy.
Okay.
Okay.
I think you're lying.
Excuses, shut up.
Yeah, excuses, exactly.
Plus, I like to go out and see the world. Get out of my room. I don't like streaming in a robe and just underwear. Though I know you would like that.
You see, it's the perks of the job, boo.
I'd rather go out, put nice, like, clothes on and... work
I
out
do
and
that.
there.
Except I don't work for defense, I work for myself.
I'm also bad at money.
That's why I manage your finances.
We don't currently.
You want to retract that statement?
You just coerced me to manage my finances better.
That sounds a bit better. Yeah, okay, I'll accept that one.
Well, i.e. you threatened me.
I don't threaten you, I say, hey, you really shouldn't. Alright, give me your wallet. I do threaten you. A little bit. It's out of love. What? No! That... Okay. What? Honey, plants don't have penises.
Technically they do.
Okay.
I mean, pollen is just a whole pot of sperm. So.
Okay. Yeah, I was having a good day today. I think we were all in chat having a good day.
Why? Am I so bad that I ruined your day?
No,
With talk of plant penile?
they don't have penises.
They have.
Yes, they do, but it's not in the form of... So how's everyone else doing? I'm doing wonderful, thank you. just really confused right now. I was wondering if Bloodwing is okay. I don't think she is. She's having a little bit of a pickle. She's confusing. I don't know. I'm done. I'm done. It's not. No, I don't, honey. I love you. No, I love you. I love you. I love you. Yep, I love you to death. No, no, the stream won't totally all put an F in chat right now to clear things out. Hey, why are you looking? Hey, whoa, whoa, you shouldn't read. The stream should really put an F in chat right now. Put a goddamn F in chat. Put a goddamn F in chat. I need a few more Fs, guys. Thank you. See, they're not talking about anything right now. Now I'm gonna go back to editing my stuff, and you don't have to worry about anything, okay?
I love how they just F'd the fuck out of the chat to avoid me breathing. F is for fuck.
Yes, and we totally can ignore whatever we were just talking about.
I think Bloodwing needs a hug here. Go for a good board.
Yep, alright, here. We'll give her a hug. You get a hug, okay?
I get snuggles?
You get some snuggles.
Oh no!
I know, isn't that great? Such a great boyfriend, and there's nothing bad going on at all. Nope, not at all. Thank you, guys.
Oh yeah, Stamen, that's what they're called.
Yes, Stamen and Pistol. Those are the organs.
Yeah. My little pistols are grown out.
Oh god. No, but that's never mind. It's okay.
No, it's a pun. It's a joke.
Okay.
I understand.
Totally okay with it.
You're okay with plans tonight?
They're not. Hey. Yes, I totally am, Boo. I totally am.
There are any ladies watching the stream, I'm very much doubting.
They're actually Mel's a chick.
Really? Mel, if you find a girlfriend, boyfriend, any of you is female, just know that if you're dating men, they're stupid. You just cut the stream.
No, I tabbed out because I'm grabbing my Arma 3 UID to use Zeus, but I'm glad that you think I'd literally cut the stream over what you're saying. Well, yeah, that's because you threatened me with violence like last night. You fucking came in here!
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no recollection of any sort of violence directed.
Yeah, okay, I know that tone of voice. Okay, yep, totally.
I don't understand.
Does this mean I get to keep my kneecaps today?
Your Nico kneecaps?
Get out!
Plans
Get out!
tactics.
Get out! Get your fucking computer and get out! Get out! Fucking get out! So done.
Why? Why are you done?
You're not allowed in here anymore for at least another hour for that one.
Oh my god, there's a great hashtag starting up.
No, there's no...
Plans have dicks. Can I take a picture and post it on your Twitter?
Yep.
My little plant dick. Well, we have to refer to mortars as statements. Don't you just
Something like that.
look? I'm just innocent bystander.
I just want to look at this base at night to see how cool it is, okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
See, and we're in the TeamSpeak channel so we can hear their T-FAR.
Mortars will now be referred to as long schlongs.
See, and at night you get this nice illumination.
Ooh, I should get read. Wonder when this is working.
No, they're all working. It's just a texture glitch with stuff that spawned outside.
Wow, so fancy.
So it lights up. We have our airport light right here, which covers most of the area.
Wait, I gotta go.
We don't need a fucking go.
Where is this map at?
This is Bekatov,
Which is, I'm assuming.
Belarus, Ukraine.
Yeah, so they have goats. Put a goat in.
Let's say about your goddamn fucking
Why did you blow it up?
because I can.
Why can't we have a goat? It's just gonna be there doing nothing.
Because we have to start prepping for the operation in a little bit.
The power of a goat.
Let me tab out real quick and see what the fuck we have going on. I'm not even sure if any of the threes are going to show up at 3:30, in which case I can take a break. Nope, never mind. We're going to keep going. Tactical goats required. Can you knock on that wall and yell at Will, please?
I approve of this message.
Motherfucker. Alright, so base is mostly done. Templates are set.
Goats are done.
I'm going to take a quick break to... Mrayu.
Marmy?
Yeah, Mrayu.
Marmy.
Mrayu.
Mar.
Yeah.
Mar.
Go Gadget Foot.
Mar. Mar.
So, here's the deal, guys. We have our base mostly built. All we need to do is finish up with the road. We already have our mission template road out. I'll rewatch the video and see how exactly I did that, but I kind of remember Mission 5 was here, Mission 6, Mission 1 was hitting that airbase. So, I think the third stream, which we'll probably do on Thursday, will be taking care of the rest of this template. Because you got to remember, after I finish today's mission, I'm going to be dropping the mod set update for what we'll be doing here. So, we will wrap this up. That's my phone, honey. That's my phone, honey.
Put it down.
Oh.
Calm your shit.
You normally steal my shit, which makes me very, very scared. No, I just grabbed you with my nails.
Yeah, it hurt.
Well, you do it to me all the time.
Barely.
What do you mean, barely? Don't you... High five. Yeah. Yeah, no, not to the face. Okay. Anyway, guys.
I'm gonna give you a high five.
In the face. Yep. I know. It's abusive. Anyway, we'll be back in about 25 minutes, maybe. Actually, no, we will be, because it'll either be with the recon boys for Tier 3, or we'll be doing more of this. That is my neck, woman. So thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. We'll be back in just a little bit. Otherwise, cheers.
Bye-bye.